Words of our Divine Mother from the book The Mother, Volume 14, page 17, topic The Divine and Man. Our Divine Mother says, "For those who are afraid of a word, this is what we mean by divine. All the knowledge we have to acquire, all the power we have to obtain, all the love we have to become, all the perfection we have to achieve, all the harmonious and progressive poise we have to manifest in light and joy, all the new and unknown splendors that have to be realized. The divine is indeed what you expect of him in your deepest aspiration." Question: what is God? For this our Divine Mother says, God is the perfection that we must aspire to realize. The divine is the perfection towards which we move, and if you like, I shall lead you to him very willingly. Have confidence. Our Divine Mother says, every being carries with him the divine inhabitant, and although no being in the whole universe is as weak as man, none is as divine as he. The individual existence is a canticle perpetually renewed that the universe offers to the inconceivable splendor of the divine. With regard to the truth, we are all divine, but we hardly know it, and in us it is precisely that which does not know itself as divine, which we call ourselves. Our worth lies only in the measure of our effort to exceed ourselves, and to exceed ourselves is to attain the divine. Our Divine Mother says, human mediocrity is intolerable. We aspire for a knowledge truly knowing, for a power truly powerful, for a love that truly loves. Suffocated by the shallowness of the human nature, we aspire to the knowledge that truly knows, the power that truly can, the love that truly loves. Question: who am I? Our Divine Mother says, the divine under many disguises. Next topic, relationship with the divine. Our Divine Mother says, all is relative except the Supreme. The Supreme alone is absolute, but as the Supreme is at the center of each being carries in himself his absolute. After all, it is very simple. We have only to become what we are in the depths of our being. There is nothing more beautiful than to unite with the divine consciousness. One is sure to find what one seeks if one seeks it in all sincerity, for what one seeks is within oneself. None can say to the divine, I have known thee, and yet all carry him in themselves, and in the silence of their soul can hear the echo of the divine's voice. One can live the divine even though unable to express the divine. One can realize and be the divine's infinity though unable to define or explain the divine. For him who is in union with the divine, everywhere is the divine's perfect felicity. In every place and in every circumstance it is with him. Communion with the divine, for him who has it, all circumstances can truly become an opportunity for it. The joy of perfect union can come only when what has to be done is done. Next question. To conquer the divine is a difficult task. I think I have not understood this sentence properly. For this, our Divine Mother says, take conquer in the sense of acquisition or possession. You might say, the conquest of the divine consciousness is a difficult task. Commentary. For human beings to become conscious of the divine and to possess his nature is difficult. As we progress and purify ourselves of our egoism, our friendship with the divine becomes more and more clear and conscious. Friendship with the divine is delicate, attentive, and faithful, ever ready to respond to the smallest appeal. Closeness to the divine will always grow with the growth of consciousness, equanimity, and love. Our Divine Mother says, God cannot be taken by violence. It is only through love and harmony that you can reach God. Be in peace, my blessings are with you. Attachment for the divine, says our Divine Mother. Attachment for the divine wraps itself around the divine and finds all support in him so as to be sure never to leave him. Affection for the divine, a sweet and confident tenderness that gives itself unfailingly to the divine. Intimacy with the divine, complete surrender to the divine, and total receptivity to his influence without any conditions to this intimacy. Intimacy with the divine in the physical is possible only for the one who lives exclusively by the divine and for the divine. Intimacy with the divine in the vital, only a pure, calm, and desireless vital can hope to have access to this marvelous state. Intimacy with the divine in the psychic, the natural state of the fully developed psychic. Intimacy, integral intimacy with the divine, the entire being no longer vibrates except with the divine's touch. Our Divine Mother says it pleases him to be like that. He is like that, and simply the secret is to be in the it pleases him. Not to be only what is objectified, and to be also in that which objectifies, that is everything. Our Divine Mother says the omnipresent, eternal Spirit remains immutably one. The various ways of serving and understanding it makes no difference to its reality. Types of relationships, says our Mother, the Lord and the Shakti, God and his devotee, the Father and his child, the Master and his disciple, the beloved and the lover, the friend and co-worker, the child and his mother. Our Divine Mother says, to give oneself to the divine, to receive and be the divine, to transmit and spread forth the divine. These are the three simultaneous moments which constitute our true relation with the divine. Let me repeat, to give oneself to the divine, to receive and be the divine, to transmit and spread forth the divine. These are the three simultaneous moments which constitute our true relation with the divine. These are the words of our Divine Mother.
Vishwamayuh Sarvamasi Sarvayuh Abhibhura Om Agacchanu वरदे देवी जपो मे सन्निधां भव गायन्तं गायते यस्म गायत्री त्वमतः स्मृता ॐ सत्यम् ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो
ॐ नीलोत्पलदलश्यामं भुजगाभरणोज्ज्वलां शङ्खचक्रधरां देवीं वरदां भयनाशिनीं ॐ सर्वलक्ष्मीमयीं नित्याम्